Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Najia binti Muzaffar Shah from AS2016B, and this is my video assignment report on the field trip to Zoo Kemaman Terengganu earlier on 24th of May 2025. The objective of our field trip is to observe the behaviors displayed by elephants within a zoo enclosure, to classify the recorded behaviors as either social or non-social based on their interaction context and purpose, to analyze the frequency and sequence of social behaviors in order to identify common patterns in elephant group interactions. In this video, I will be explaining on the introduction on Asian elephant and their social and non-social behaviors. The Asian elephant, or scientifically named as Elephas maximus, is the largest land mammal in Asia and plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of forest ecosystem. Females and their young typically live in a close-knit herds led by a matriarch, providing protection and a social bonding. In contrast, adult males often live solitary lives or form small bachelor groups. These intelligent Asian elephants are known for their strong memory, close social bonds, and ability to communicate using sounds, touch, and even vibration through the ground. They mostly feed on various types of leaves, grasses, and fruits and could live up to 80 years. Now, let's look at the several key differences between the infamous African elephant and the Asian elephants. Firstly, African elephants are larger in size and have much bigger fan-shaped ears, while Asian elephants are smaller with rounded, smaller ears. In terms of trunk structure, African elephants have two finger-like projections at the end of their trunk, whereas Asian elephants have only one. Their head shapes are also different. African elephants have a rounded head, while Asian elephants have a twin domed head. Since elephants are known to be sociable animals, let's dive into their social behaviors that I have observed at the zoo. Firstly, elephants travel in matriarchal herds, meaning the group is led by the oldest female, the matriarch. She guides the herd using her memory to find water, food, and safe paths, especially during long migrations. The herd usually includes related females and their young calves. Males leave the group when they reach adolescence. Next, elephants frequently touch trunks with each other as a social act. Elephants use their trunks to communicate and bond with each other. Trunk touching can mean many things: a greeting, reassurance, or show affection. For example, a mother may gently touch her calf to comfort it, or juveniles might playfully tap each other with their trunk while interacting or playing. Next, play is a key social behavior in elephants, especially among juveniles. Young elephants are often seen chasing, bumping, or mounting each other in a playful way. These activities help develop motor skills, build social bonds, and prepare them for adult life. They are essential for healthy development. Play also shows emotional well-being and is often a sign of a healthy and stimulating environment. Next, trumpeting is one of the most well-known vocalizations in elephants and plays an important role in communication. During our observation, we heard a high-pitched trumpet from juveniles. Meanwhile, in adult elephants, use a deeper trumpet to call or reunite the group. This shows that trumpeting can carry different meanings, from playful to emotional social coordination, depending on the tone and context. Here is an example of what they sound like in general. Finally, ear flapping. Ear flapping in elephants is more than just a way to cool down their bodies. It also plays a role in social communication. In social settings, ear flapping may help express emotions or draw attention, where relaxed, slow flapping may show the elephant is calm. Meanwhile, fast or aggressive flapping can be a warning or sign of agitation. Now, let's move on to their non-social behaviors. One of the most frequent non-social behaviors we observed was food plucking using the trunk. Elephants use their trunks to skillfully grab grass, leaves, or branches, either from the ground or from what's prepared by the zookeepers. This behavior is crucial for their survival, as elephants spend most of their day feeding to meet their high energy needs. In our observation, the mother elephant was especially focused on feeding, highlighting its importance in daily activity. Next, during our observation, we also saw the elephants drinking water using their trunks. They would suck up water like a straw and then curl their trunks to pour it into their mouth. This behavior is vital, especially in hot weather, to keep them hydrated. Fun fact, an elephant's trunk can hold up to 8 liters of water at once. Moving on to mud bathing and dusting. Mud bathing is an activity as a way of thermoregulation where elephants wallow, lie, and stand or submerge themselves in mud. The elephants are observed to wallow and picking up mud with their trunk and chew them on their backs to escape the hot Malaysian weather. Dusting is another recorded self-maintenance behavior for elephants. The elephants pick up dust or sand with their trunks and throwing it on their body while standing. The layer of mud or dust can offer protection against insects, parasites, and sun exposure. Bathing in water is a common self-care behavior in elephants. During our observation, we saw the mother and juveniles submerging themselves in water and spraying it over their heads and backs. This activity helps them cool down, stay clean, and protect their skin from heat and parasites. While it's not a social interaction, bathing is an important part of elephant welfare, especially in hot environments like Malaysia. Now, let's look at the accumulated data from our observation on all of the behaviors the elephants presented. To analyze the behavior patterns of Asian elephants, the table illustrates the number of times each behavior was observed at 10-minute interval during a 1-hour field observation. Here is another visualization of the behavior's frequency in the form of bar graph. We can clearly see the pattern of each behavior. Finally, we analyzed the data using SPSS. The paired sample t-test showed that social behaviors occurred more frequently than non-social ones. The average for social behaviors was 10, while non-social average at around 7. The difference wasn't statistically significant, but it still showed a clear trend. Social behaviors weren't strongly linked to non-social ones. They may occur independently. Trend highlights elephants' natural preference for social interaction, even in captivity. Factors like enrichment, enclosure design, and group structure likely influence this. In conclusion, the study successfully observed and documented a variety of behaviors displayed by the Asian elephants in Zoo Kemaman, fulfilling the objective of identifying and categorizing them into social and non-social behaviors. The findings clearly showed that social behaviors such as strong touching, play, trumpeting, and especially ear flapping occurred more frequently than non-social behaviors, indicating a strong presence of social interaction within the group. The use of frequency time analysis and SPSS paired sample t-test further supported the conclusion that elephants in semi-captive environment continue to express natural social behaviors despite the constraints of captivity. These findings not only answer the research questions but also highlight the need for zoo environments to support and stimulate social behaviors for improved welfare and psychological well-being. That is all for me for this video. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.